Hey everyone, welcome to yet another exciting episode of TokeMoments. It's International Women's Month in the month of March. And as you can see, the chaos happening here, I am of the belief that family is how God punishes us. And to celebrate in the celebratory mode of celebrating women this month, I decided to bring on my sisters. This was a tricky one because I don't know how they agreed to come on the pod first. I do not have veto power on anything they have to say because these guys might just go off the hinges. So let me apologize ahead. Yeah, this is my family, and we're a family of strong women. Praise Jesus for that. We're quite a lot of women in my family, so this is just some of us, all right? So for the other sisters who will watch this, we did not intentionally cut you out. It's just that they were the ones that were available and ready to come. So it's going to be a good episode, guys. Welcome to the podcast.
Thank you, TM.
Hi.
Hi, TM. Thank you.
So I'm going to start by introducing you guys. Of course, this is Sis Ronke. That's what we call her. Can I ditch the sis? Because everybody's watching and the African families were so weird.
African family, we have a hierarchy.
So what do you want? Auntie, sis, which one?
Sis Ronke, sis.
She's like, Diddy, sis, Diddy. When they cross 40, this is how they become. This is how they become. And of course, OP Mac, Lady Mac, how do you want to be introduced?
Lady O. OP.
We can't keep things simple in this house.
OP.
Okay, just even say, it's just...
You guys, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Happy
Thank you for
International
having
Women's
us.
Month.
Happy International
We
Women's
wish you the
Month.
same.
To you
So
too.
what is that one special thing about being a woman, individually? What do you like about being a woman?
I love femininity, don't you?
I just love the softness.
I love femininity.
You just have to be soft.
I love it.
And be a woman in a man's world.
Well, are we soft?
I'm letting her talk about softness. Me, I'm saying I love femininity.
Okay.
And she's saying soft.
But what does femininity mean to you?
Femininity means a whole lot.
Okay.
Femininity means, I'm going to go spiritual, So
Let's
I am quite spiritual in the family.
Let's
but,
have it. Let's have it.
Being the nurturer, the one who bears the children, the one who always has to think about every other thing the person is not thinking about, the one who goes the extra mile, just all those things that come with being the female that God has created you to be.
Basically being a helpmate.
You see, I didn't want to go spiritual to say help.
I helped you.
But since you've knocked the heel of the, there
So
we
what
go.
about you, Lady O?
Well, I said I love being a woman because of the softness,
Yes.
that it entails. And it just means enjoying being a woman in a man's world, Don't get me wrong, I'm still a very passionate diversity and inclusion advocate. And when we say that, we're not saying we want to be very equal to the men, because I believe, like she said, there's a role a man plays. And, we cannot undermine that, just because that's how God has placed men, They are supposed to be the priest, the provider in the family.
Hallelujah.
Yeah, so as a woman, we need to support, but we do that with, a lot of softness. We need to speak softly.
Let your words be seasoned with salt.
You can speak to the king in a man and then get him to do your bidding and the bidding of your family. So that's what I enjoy about being a woman, because we're really in control,
I like that. So what do you guys think that Black women deserve? I'll start. I think Black women deserve everything they ever imagine that they could possibly have.
Why are you asking in particular Black women?
Because I'm Black and I can only understand the issues that have to do with Black women. I can't speak on what it's like to be a white woman.
Yeah, but
So when I say Black woman, I feel like a Black woman is the most disrespected human species in the world. We have to fight 2 times harder because, again, there's racism in the world, there's gender inequality. The Black woman always seems to get the shorter end of the stick, in my opinion, right? So that's why if I was a white chick now, I probably would not feel as I have to, and I don't know, and I might be corrected, but I've never been a white woman before, and I don't know what their challenges are. But I can only speak on the things we go through: racial profiling, just the fact that people expect you to. If you raise your voice as a black woman, they call you angry. If a white woman does it, it's almost like, oh, she knows what she's assertive, and the law systems always favor them, anyways. You know what I mean? So that's why I'm, celebrating black women, and we are all black right here. So I'm saying I think black women deserve everything because they work so hard. In America, jail systems have our brothers locked up and fathers who have, the woman is always picking up the crumbs and doing everything, and they need a break, right? So I personally think black women deserve anything in the world that they put their heart to. So with that said, what do you think, black women deserve?
Well, I'm a black woman, so I can only speak to what I think I deserve and what other women that are my color. I can't speak to Native American, brown, white. I can't speak to that. But in my skin color, I'm very comfortable being a black woman. What do I deserve is speaking about what women deserve. We deserve to be acknowledged. We deserve to be appreciated. We deserve to be honored, give honor where honor is due. We deserve to be respected. We deserve
the good things of life, baby.
How about that? We deserve the good things of life. And I'm not saying, throw things at us. What you reap, you sow. Obviously, if we are...
You can throw it at me. I'm going to catch all of it.
Obviously, we don't deserve disrespect and all these things that come along with it. And I'm a big believer of what you sow, you reap. It's just the way things are. So if you are also sowing heavily in some areas, then expect a downfall. It may not come in the areas you expect it to come in, but it will come in other areas you may not be expecting it.
All right, you lady O. Well, what do you think black women deserve?
I think, to be fair, I don't see color. I feel women, we all have similar issues around the globe. But I think to your point, the black woman, we put up with so much, in terms of how the laws, especially in this part of the world, I think the law in, some developed economies would favor women, in terms of child support, in terms of, even...
In Nigeria, is there child support?
There's nothing like that, so the stacks are really up against you. Even I'm not married, and if you look at that too as well, you can actually achieve the most as a white woman without even being married, and no one looks down on you. You're still really celebrated. But in Nigeria, I would bring it home, and most of the African countries, and women of color, because I would even say Asian as well, they would, you're sort of relegated because, once they see you as a single black woman, you don't have a seat at the table, all of a sudden, you really have to, work twice as hard, like you said, to really get yourself seen, heard, and appreciated, and even respected. So I would say we deserve all the happy in the world. We deserve to be celebrated. We deserve to be appreciated. I feel like there should be a day dedicated. If there's, I'm sure there may be. Maybe
International Women's Month, but I feel like
for women of color.
I wanted to say that. Oh my God, you read my thoughts. I wanted to say I feel like with how we're always putting things in the calendar, there has to be, apart from International Women's Month or Women's Day, there has to be a day dedicated to women of color being celebrated, because we've come far from Rosa Parks, from all the women that have fought for us to even sit on this place and wear weave on and wear makeup and wear lipstick. It's been a long time coming, but so that it's not such a stiff upper lip, because I don't know why they're acting all so serious episode. Let's share light from memories. I'm going to ask you guys what it feels like to have a famous sibling, because you guys know I'm famous. So what is it?
Who says she's puppets?
When they say to me that, do you know that TokeMoments girl? My first response, who's she? We say it every time. That's my natural response to anyone that asks. So I don't understand. Who told you you're famous?
The stats. I'm one of the most famous women out of Africa. Okay, and you guys should be happy and blessed that I'm your family member.
Bon,
So how does it feel?
We will not hear the last.
So how does it feel to have a sibling that, there's the good, the bad, and ugly? The reason why I'm asking you guys is because I know that, over the course of the years, like there's also been a lot of things about me in the press. Yeah. And you guys have had to deal with the...
We don't want to go there.
This is the one opportunity you have where I'm actually listening to both of you to tell me what it's like for you. What's your experience like being Tokemakiwa sisters?
All right, I'll let Ope go first.
There's some days they're like, oh yeah, you go girl, you're killing it. And there's some days they're like, kilo manshi girl,
What did I
cooking bon.
And that's why I said Ope should go first, because Ope is always the one on the phone with you 24/7.
Sis, you remember the Usher moments? Should we go there? I was getting called by daddy all over the world, and I'm wondering, someone is in Paris enjoying herself. Why are you guys calling me?
Kilo war. She took a con
Call her. And we have, the big sister.
Oh my
Oh, our big sister wasn't having it. We were putting out fires.
So it was...
And then she wrote in the thing, I've lost all my home training.
I think that's
like,
what she
really?
wrote.
You meant really? Because of Usher?
I thought it was fashionable. So
Fashionable. Oh, more Jenny.
Moile toti jadi.
Moile toti jadi.
oh my God. Okay, apart from that, there must be exciting things about,
Yes. It's not all gloom. To be honest, we're so proud of you. I mean, walking into your studio today, you're just Pawo Lori.
Ope is caught up with the money.
You're just
Calming
cashing
down.
out. How much money you got, girl?
how you gonna ask me that
You're
on
just
camera?
cashing out, and you're not telling us. You're playing it small when we're there now, taking all the heat. Like, you're not telling us So we're proud of you, actually,
Thank
because
you.
I know it's no easy thing to speak your truth. It's no easy thing to. Your vision is clear to you, and where you want to go with all of this. Sometimes it's not clear to us. And we would always be there. It's not really clear to us sometimes. You don't carry us along. Do you think you do? Oh man, you wrote a book. You didn't tell us.
No, you didn't.
You wrote a book. You didn't tell us. You just invited us to.
Oh, by the way, can you come for my book launch? By the way.
Let's not go there. Should we go there? The major one.
No, don't.
Say it. I want to hear.
You want to hear
Yes.
it? She got married and didn't even tell us. Not
By the way,
the original marriage.
I know. Oh, by the way. Yeah, I got married. Hey.
I got
Is
married.
that how I dropped the news on you guys?
Well,
Did you
that's how
call us? Did you tell us to? Did they not just call her last minute? She started running there.
I ran there
Blessed child.
at a
Running at
the Morehouse.
That's what is happening. Before this girl goes and put all of us in trouble again.
So let's just say that I'm the eccentric one and I live life. I'm coming to you because I want to hear because I've heard hers. So with me, you never know what's coming next, right?
We're blessed to have you. That's
All right.
it. Yeah,
All right.
we are.
All right, yeah.
There can only be one TM in the family.
Actually, guys, they're not lying. I actually did not tell them I was getting married. I never told them. I think I sent a text after I got married to my family members.
Crazy.
What about you?
TM, one thing I can say about you is
No, I
you're
said,
not-
what is it like having a famous sibling?
you are not scared to be you. You push boundaries, whether the good, the bad, and the ugly. And that is something I personally am very proud of because being you is not always acceptable. And there are different versions which we all have to cope with. Everyone has different versions. Most people hide their other versions. Most people keep it quiet. Most people expose a version and keep. But with you, we get all the versions. Nothing is hidden. Nothing is exposed.
So you're like I'm an open book.
And you know.
I talk about myself.
What we see is what we get with you.
But another thing I must talk about is your beautiful heart.
Aww.
You do have, out of all of us, to be fair, even mom and dad say it all the time.
You know, let me tell you guys one thing mom said that I didn't know if I was supposed to be happy or sad about, right? she was talking one evening and she's like, out of all her children, when they say somebody did something, she can almost tell, that there's only one man I've ever loved in my life. I thought that was I didn't think that.
Are you
that was a good
Are you trying to call us out? That what?
I don't know about you guys, but I don't know what people are feeling, but she can almost vouch for you. Hear mommy say things like, so
True.
I think it helped with every time there was like rumors out there about me. She never really believed because she's like, Toke is just one person that she can vouch for. She can't say the same about you guys.
Who says she can't say the same about
Girl,
us?
That's why I said I don't understand.
Because you guys have lived too. I've always been one, like when I fall in love is one person. I can't say the same about you guys.
Same. It's the Esther factor.
Okay. All right.
You want to go?
Moving on.
It's the Esther factor.
But,
She's only loved one man.
Well, preach. Yeah. Yeah. But I feel like that for me, I didn't see it as a compliment. I felt like I haven't lived enough.
No, but you see, and that's what we're saying about your versions. Ope has different versions. I have my different versions. You have your different versions. So your versions is what we are talking about here on your show. We're talking about you and your good, your bad, your ugly. And I've commented that your good, your bad, and your ugly is that, you let us see all your versions.
There's no pretense.
Your heart. It's not like other people are pretending. We're just not, it's just not our way.
Yeah.
It's not like we're pretending. We just have different ways
You guys
of
are
doing
very
things.
like British people, very conservative, you guys are very like British people, very conservative, very like, let's get into the house before we talk about it. And me, I'm the good. This is how I feel. My feelings are written on my sleeves. You try me, you get it, But I think it's interesting that you both say that. I wanted us to share like stories about ourselves growing up, like most embarrassing or fun or lighthearted story. For many time you can, because growing up in the household that we grew up, there was never a dull moment. There was so many people around. We had siblings, and at every point there were people also living in the house. The house was never empty. So with that being said, there's a lot. There's the bad booze, there's the moments of, I think for me, my fun memories would probably be holidays like Christmas, when even the roller care will come around and the whole house is full and everybody's just lounging and we're just taking a mickey at ourselves. Thinking about the light-hearted story that I can share of, it will always be stories, maybe for me, it will always be embarrassing stories of myself, basically.
I think we can refer to that Christmas we went to do in, I think we should talk about not growing up, but this late couple of years when mom turned 70 and we all went to Idonre.
Oh, yeah.
For her 70th.
You were kind of annoying on that trip, though.
Whatever, mate.
Oh, gosh.
Keep it to what we're talking about.
Okay, yeah, but I just gotta tell you that.
Keep it to what
Okay, so
we're-
let's talk about the fun.
I
yeah,
think
on
that
Thursday.
was a fun.
I think it was,
fun
actually.
And we went on the Idonre Hills.
We climbed the Idonre Hills, yeah. Was that the last
So
major trip?
you see how I was talking about versions. You see,
Yeah.
you just displayed yourself now. Versions. Hey, we're annoying us. We are keep it to what we are talking about. You've gone
No, but
left.
that's the thing about this podcast, right? Because then you're my
Hey,
sister.
but we're giving you the live example. See, you
Yes,
see what we're
yes.
saying. Okay,
I-
fun memories. But you are not. It's fun memories.
Because I don't think like you did a lot of fun
Memories.
things with us on that trip. You always wanted to hang out by yourself. That's what I mean by that.
But you were not. We're talking about. You see what we're saying.
But you listed it as a fun memory. But how many fun
And
things
I
did
said-
you do with us?
Did we not go on okay, Donry? Did we
Yeah.
not? go on
How
dates?
far were you walking? Were you with the clique?
It doesn't matter. The issue is that we were having fun. But the issue is that the children, you were there.
We all had a good
And
time.
we had a good
We had a good
For you,
time.
when was the last, like the fun memory you could?
Of all of us together.
All of us. This is even, and I know why I highlighted.
Yeah, because that was Sis B.
Yeah.
Like Sis Bimbo.
Capri
That
was
was
nice. Oh,
It was your
okay.
birthday.
Okay, so what else? Which other memory?
Growing up.
Oh, growing up. Okay, I think all the parties we used to have in Ikoyi Crescent.
I think I was going to say
Yeah,
that.
Ikoyi Crescent, we
Ikoyi
used to have
Crescent.
parties, the American bazaars and all of
the
that.
American Women Bazaar.
Yeah, it was nice. Fun memories. Would all come home. You were in the UK at the time. You would come home and then you used to have mad parties. Oh my god.
She used to have parties. Where was
Yeah,
I?
you were there. She used
Invited
have
to
mad
those parties.
You see, this is what we say. Versions, different versions.
No, Rosie
everybody.
No, Toke was really into herself at the time.
Because I was
I'll
actually
tell you
there.
a funny one.
Yeah.
When she was in Ogbomosho, what was that?
Federal government girls
Federal government.
college.
And they gave her this skirt. the skirt was this long and she was so tiny.
Tiny in it. I remember that as
Her
well.
uniform.
I remember
and
that.
she'll be looking so. They said this one can't survive.
I don't know how I
And she
survived that
never
year.
wanted to. She hated
She did
that
the transfer,
school.
right?
She did the
Yes,
transfer.
We
yes,
had
because
to.
I
hated that
because there was no way you were going to
I don't even know
survive
how I
it.
survived it, honestly.
Like every time, so I'm talking about the worst moments.
Yes.
Every time she was, they would be getting you ready to go. She was just had that dead look at her face, and then because she was separated. It's funny because we're all separate. It's funny because we all went to different secondary schools. We're all separated.
Yeah.
And then she'll be looking at Ope so longingly.
Like, of course, let me tell you what it was back then, because Ope made friends easily.
Yeah.
It's
I
so
really
funny
did.
how I am in this profession. I went through a phase where I was very introverted.
Yes.
Where I never, because I don't even remember
That's
the
what-
parties. I would always hang out in the room
was
upstairs
what
by
we were talking-
myself.
yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But Ope was the one who got expelled or suspended in school one
Oh
time
my
for
God,
having
you didn't
Anita
have to
Baker.
say that.
That's why we say keep it
I'm a
to
professional
you.
lady
Keep it to
now.
you.
All right, but
We're
this
talking
is
about
podcast.
your
all things are
moments.
pure.
No, on my podcast.
That
we
girl
share-
died long time ago.
No, but
Okay.
let me now say something to you, which I find very interesting. Is the fact that back then you were the famous one.
Yeah.
I was known as Ope Makinwa's sister. There was a time in my life where that was my
we
identity.
know that now. You've
Nobody
said that
knew that I was.
over and over
then
again.
look at me now
No,
today.
be small. We are here today.
She just wants us to give her
I
the
know,
crown.
again
We
and
give you all the
again.
respect. You know, you've done so well.
We are here
yeah?
today.
We're here
I'm
today.
excited you guys decided to, and I didn't have to force you guys to
President
do this.
General
I'm so-
among the nations.
What's that thing with the lifestyle course? You know what's so funny about Ope? Ope is like, I like this Gen Z thing that you're trying to do now. I mean, my family members are from, I mean, there's different variations to us, as she said. Ope is the carrier to the T. She's not the only carrier to the T in the family, but she's the book, you know.
No, she carries first.
carry in that whole
in that career to the T. she
carrier
carries
to the
first.
T. While we're more business savvy.
Me and you, we can.
I'm the only one in
do-
career. Oh.
That's why I said you
know,
carry
Every other
first.
person is an entrepreneur. Busayo is an entrepreneur.
You carry
Is she? I
first.
thought besides the career.
No,
too.
she's
Busayo cannot be
career, but she's
career.
an
And we not.
entrepreneur.
We're going to call her actually. There's
Well,
one of
no,
us that we have
Busayo
to
is
call.
not-
She's
Busayo
she's
is
the
no
strangest
career.
of us.
She, the
I'm
Lord
the
is her
only
portion.
one in 9 to 5. Help me.
No, but I
help
feel like you
me.
make 9 to 5 seem so fun. I've never seen anyone who
She
makes.
makes 9 to 5 seem
How many 9 to 5
Fun?
look like her?
fun.
Do you not think so?
Fun?
I mean, we bear the
I mean,
brunt
I
of the
rolled up
family.
yesterday to do a photo shoot. Who else? I'm a
Yes, you
corporate
buy.
bad.
No, but what I feel is like it looks like you're having, and then apart from you being in banking, you've also had you had the drinks company thing
I was
where
a
you
badass.
also was a baddie in that era. I just feel like I'm so proud of all my siblings. Like we draw strength from each other. I think I don't necessarily, people wonder why I'm so strong-willed. I think this is the reason why.
It's because we all challenge each other. We don't allow each other to carry last. It's
Yes.
like when you were moaning, I was like, look, come, look. Hey, what are we doing? What are we saying? We don't have time. Let's move on. And we are blessed because none of us are dependent on any of us. Like,
Yeah, mommy said that the
you know,
other
I'm
day.
not dependent on you. You're not dependent on me. And you know that it truly is it's a blessing we do not take for granted. We
Every
give God
single
glory,
person in the family, actually, there's nobody that is calling anybody to be giving one.
and that can
And I'm
all
so
be
thankful
to
I'm
the
still
glory
calling you to
God.
give me dollar, Sha.
Which dollar?
Give me the dollar.
Go by. That's all she says.
Show
And
me
she's
the
one who's
money.
Ope will not rest if she becomes
Show
the
me
MD
the
of a
money.
bank. And I'm saying it, prophesying it on this podcast. It's going to happen very soon.
By God's
and I'll be
grace.
like, okay, that's what it is.
By God's
One of the
grace.
most interesting things about having siblings is the fact that we share a lot. In this family, do we like to share our clothes, our shoes?
The annoying thing is that we all wear the same shoe size.
How is it that we all wear
How
the same
that
shoe
happened,
size?
I don't even understand. So that's one thing there. Hey, Ope does when she comes down, she doesn't even bother. She just puts her leg in whatever
And she
shoe.
just waka.
She just moves. It's the same thing with you. Toke will just come to London. Whatever jacket she sees, bam.
She's big.
She enters, she moves. The person that suffers the most is the queen. The queen
Sis
bee.
B. Mommy London.
Mommy London.
Shout out to
No.
Mommy London.
No more Mommy London. Sissy.
Sissy London.
Okay,
is what
Sissy
we call her.
London.
Yeah. She's literally like the mother hen of everybody. Mothers everybody. And then we all just conveying at hers and eat, and it's so beautiful. I think one of the things that I like about sisterhood and sharing is, apart from the fact that we wear the same shoe size, we also have similar tastes in fashion, weaves, jewelry, maybe clothes taste. Size. It keeps going up and down, but we we can all just easily be comfortable in a medium, small.
So I have a story to tell. I mean, she cleans up very nicely. So there's this outfit she wore recently. I'll keep the name of the designer.
Yeah.
And I decided to order it, what I saw versus what I ordered. I ended up looking like a Teletubby.
This was what
I'll wear it and see. But I kept looking. This is not how Toke wore it now. Her waist was slim.
You see what I get out of the story? Thank you for giving me my flowers. I inspire you.
Of course you inspire. You're the fashion icon.
No, I was just joking. That wasn't a serious statement. That was tongue in cheek.
Okay, well, we see you. We see you.
And we try and clean up to be okay. Let's not carry last. Let's not carry last. So, it's not nice.
Our 1st of January party was really fun.
Whoop whoop.
We had a really good
good time.
A friend of mine is going to say, Ronke, you and this, your whoop whoop, but it's Ronke.
We had a really good time for that one. Mm-hmm. All right, so who's the better cook?
Cook. Okay, first of all, can we even start if we even cook at all in this family?
Well, I think I cook. There was a story.
No.
I cook when I'm in love.
Wait, this is live.
When I'm in love, I cook. When I'm in love, I throw down.
When she's in love, she's not lying. She can slay.
I cook.
She's just being emo again. But how is it that we all don't cook?
Me, I cook. Please, I'm still in the market too. I cook.
That's not going to find you a husband.
I don't know whether that gets.
Listen, baby, my prayer for you,
like Beyonce when she won this.
Listen, my prayer for you is that the man will not want you in the kitchen. But she fine, right? But the man will be like, what are you looking for there, baby?
Don't break your nail. I want to throw down for my man.
Yeah, that's a personal conversation between you and your man. But I'm saying that you're not going to be this career-driven, achieved woman who has to rush home to one more. You do it if you want to.
Okay,
and
if I want to.
Oh my God,
calm.
Calm.
Don't
let us.
But wait,
where did you learn?
Where did you learn
calm from?
I know it now. I have nephews. Come on. Shout out to you, Todu.
This Ope, it's so funny how Ope, she uses us to feel cool. Like Ope is always in our DMs asking, like, when Kendrick Lamar thing happened, I'm going to share this story. This is my sister, very funny. So the whole world is talking about Kendrick Lamar, right? 2 weeks before that, this girl probably don't even know who Kendrick Lamar is or care. Next thing she's in the DM, guys, what's wrong? What's up with Kendrick Lamar? Everybody's talking about him. Busao took the time to break it down. Next thing, we just started seeing on her story as if she's the original. My guy, just love it. They don't like us. They don't like. I'm like,
well, I have you guys,
and that's why I say we don't like to carry last. In
you are a culture jacker. You jack culture from all of us.
well, I have you guys.
That as if no, I've always known this. No, girl,
I'm an accountant.
You just said calm because somebody in the studio said calm before we started recording.
Calm. It's calm. It's calm. Calm.
Let's not be.
For you guys, I don't know the meaning of calm. I'll tell you. Pay me, calm.
You said pay you. It's a gentle thing. Everybody knows what it means.
Really?
You see,
calm.
No, but back to what we're saying. Like, who's the better cook? Okay, we put it out the window.
I wanted to tell a story about that. So there was a day. I don't know why I took a light to Daddy that she wanted to make food for him. I don't think I'm even saying the story right. Maybe you would help. She told Daddy that she would make food and everything. Daddy starts to look for her that Toke comes. No. Told Toke that I was coming on this particular day. Toke disappeared.
Do you know?
Daddy shows up in the house.
Even till when I was here a few weeks ago,
do you remember
Daddy said, okay, Toke, I'm coming. I'm coming to the house. So Toke and Mom, they come to the house. See, Mom even just brings her own food that they adults get there.
Yeah, I don't be hungry.
I love that woman. Let me just come.
She knows everyone's in strength. She knows she's coming to my house. Let me just
then she comes with her little food basket.
Just in case I get there.
Oh my God. So, who else are we going to today? So get us. Okay, no problem. Let me, because the strength they will use to even climb up those your strength. Get upstairs to what? So, Daddy now. And I said, okay, Toki, Wow, Daddy, I have fish pepper soup. Beautiful. What fish did you even tell him you were going to give him?
I don't even remember.
Catfish, whatever. She made noise about this fish pepper soup. And Daddy didn't want to eat. I said, okay, give me this fish pepper soup. Okay, go and bring the fish pepper soup. They came back. They said there's no more fish.
You even skipped it, was the tea. Do you remember the tea?
I get to the tea.
That's typical Toke.
We're talking about food, so I jumped into the food. Then the guy goes, okay, no problem. TM, okay, do you have tea? Of course, I think I have tea. What? Come on, man, which one do you want? Daddy, which one you want? Then I says, okay, you know what, it's evening time. Give me a nighttime chamomile tea. So I go and bring chamomile tea. My daddy wants to drink chamomile tea. We sat there.
It's not my fault, guys.
I was a visitor from London, so I even just calmed.
Wait, let me redeem my image. I'm never home.
Daddy said, you know what? I'm going to my house. TM, when you decide that you will have food in this
and he keeps roasting me about it till tomorrow. I have
Why
to
would he
redeem
roast
my
you?
image.
Do you know how many things you kept saying, Daddy, I have and you were telling him that let me go and bring
I think it's there. Like, you know how my house is set up, right? I don't know what's in the kitchen. They are supposed to know. No, but then I really don't. Like, I don't cook. I don't go into the kitchen. I don't even know what they have there. And they're supposed to, and I hardly eat because I'm on a diet, right? And I'm never home because I'm always on set. So when I hear chamomile, I'm like, yeah, of course, we're going to have that. And then these guys always fall in my hand all the time. I'm so happy we redeemed ourselves now that you're around, because please don't even come for me. You'll be eating everything you want.
This time that I have been around,
praise Jesus.
Toke no for my hand.
Lifestyle cost.
This time around, I even told Ope, I've given her 100.
We're gonna steal the cook anyway.
Guys, please don't steal my cook. I'm begging you, because now I have some balance in my life.
So you now see that we're not doing competition
people
in the kitchen.
Yeah. And I think it's everywhere, because I don't think she's Dupes cooks. She doesn't.
If she does, she's the person that will come last.
She can. I don't think she can.
If she's at last, she can. If anybody's going to come first,
maybe Sis B.
You know that.
Sis B.
Yeah.
Sis B. She chose down.
Busayo's husband is the chef.
Yeah.
He cooks.
Sian cooks.
Yeah.
So really, all of us, we can struggle for the in-between.
But I also blame mommy about that, because I feel when we were younger, mommy used to kill in one kitchen. Look away.
No. Mommy used to do. We from maybe from her down. For us, we used to do conveyor belts. So mommy will arrange all of us in the kitchen.
Trust me, I was there.
That's why I say
Sunday pounded yam.
Yeah, that's why I say conveyor belts.
That.
Mommy would line us up in the kitchen. Sis B, Sis Dupes, me,
yes.
Ope. I don't know whether you were. She was always smaller.
She was very tiny.
Mommy would say, no, Choco. Then between me and Ope, they would just line us up. Oh yeah, you cut this conveyor belt.
But that was my excuse.
That was every
And I remember
Sunday.
the story you wanted to tell. It was F4.
Yeah,
Daddy asked if I had F4, and I said I was going to make him F4, and I didn't know. And I thought I was going to go on YouTube.
And I think you ordered it or something.
I thought I was going to go on YouTube to learn, and I tried, and it was such a mess, and I didn't know how to redeem myself, so I ran away.
That was on her behalf, she didn't have any. But you see,
you guys had
her like this. No, we
had it.
Yeah, we had it in the kitchen.
Oh,
the Lord, that's why we can even attempt to even throw down in the kitchen small.
Mm-hmm. So who is the better driver?
Driver.
I think I'm the better.
I don't drive. I have a driver. Someone is paid to do
We've just said about feminism,
exactly.
soft life. Driving. I'm fast steering more.
I don't even understand how
your feet go flow.
I don't know.
Can you imagine your big sister saying she wants to drive?
But I drive.
Somebody's
when
paid
I got
for
to
that.
London, and I said I want to get a car, even they had to look, you want to get a car? Why do you want to get a car? Okay.
You guys are badly behaved. You guys just always order taxis everywhere.
Is it not?
No, but I drive.
Where are you driving from?
You're a liar.
I don't know. From where to where are you driving?
I drive to church on Sunday. Before Samuel started working every Sundays, I used to drive myself.
Okay.
I actually enjoy driving. Ope is the worst driver. This is Ope drive. She wants to stare like
I knew you were coming for me. That's why I said I don't drive.
Ope, Busara is better. I think you are even better, but I haven't seen you driving in such a long
I've told you, I've entered femininity. I'm enjoying
entered into our rest.
Okay, driving didn't work. Let me ask another question. Who is the better storyteller? Like, who tells stories really well?
It's okay, you take number one there.
As in,
no way.
take your roses or take your
Nobody
crown. You say
can
take your flowers.
Yeah.
Yeah, take your flowers.
I think I'm long-winded.
You are telling
the story.
You can tell, amen.
So, this is, I say yes, story time. All of us arrange.
Yes.
Yeah, but
Paint it for us.
so who do you guys think has the better attitude towards life? I think she does in the family.
I
Oh
think
yeah,
you take
laugh
number
about
one.
you. She laughs
You
about,
laugh about
everything.
everything.
And I think
It's never that serious with her.
It's not.
It's
and
never that
I
serious
think
with
I've
her.
asked before, how do you just laugh about everything? I can call her and have the worst news. I say, is it funny? What is funny? It's not funny.
And-
she will laugh about her own problems, your own problems.
I promise you,
Drink
you
water.
have.
Are you okay?
Yeah, Sister Ronke. She
have
has the
you have the greatest
That's
attitude.
one.
best approach to life.
That's what I know.
Where
I
did
take
that come
number
from?
one. Because I think I'm the one that's been through most challenges in life, in our family,
Probably.
in every aspect. Health, wealth, marital, school, way. I think I'm the one, and I've just come to a point like, you know what?
Where did the sense of humor come
Baby,
from?
I can't kill
cry.
myself.
I can't come and die.
I
I come
can't kill
again.
myself.
I come
I come
again.
again.
Who are you, Ibolotin Bebo?
No, but honestly, it makes me. One time I had to say it to her because I just haven't seen anyone who, if I'm having a bad day, I want to be around her so much because I don't necessarily have to tell her what I'm going through. I can tell her no, that it's either she's ordering food
But she's a foodie.
or she's such a foodie.
But we can say the same about you too as well. Never a dull moment. You have
I have
this-
my moments, yo.
No, TM has her moments, and when she's when she's in her zone,
I thought that was me.
I just stepped.
Oh, you
Oh,
forget
no,
it.
you are. We can't even say pim.
Oh,
You just-
I
you are
can't survive
when the
anything bad.
storm is moving, all of us,
Just be quiet.
we just be quiet. Just let the storm be blowing.
Remember what happened in London when she was.
Do you know what she did to me in front of the driver?
You guys
in
can
London?
never talk to Toke like this.
Forget that gist. The driver was driving. This is driver, daddy's driver. The driver will try to calm her down. Hey, Opie, don't worry. I take you to where you was. No, you don't take me seriously in this house. You know, hey, daddy's
There's a
driver.
station right there. I'm coming down.
Mommy was sitting at the back. I was
And the
sitting.
mom will now keep quiet. Mommy is so funny. When the chaos is happening, this is when there's chaos all around in the family, mommy is like this.
She just keeps
She
quiet.
waits for all of us to resolve it the way we can resolve it.
Yeah, she
Or
was-
she will ask for bread or ask for something that is totally not related to this. And you're looking at her like, how do you just see what's going on here?
After she finished blowing. And the driver tried to calm her down. She didn't listen. We tried to calm her down. The driver now felt, Opie, don't worry. I take you wherever you want to go. Let's take mommy to the appointment first. Then I take you. Opie, don't worry. You can get off at what? Because I told her, okay, I said, get off at the nearest station.
I think you fueled it by saying that.
I didn't know. I thought I was being nice. What do you mean I should go and take a train? You want me to take a train? I said, okay,
And then
but
what's this thing about you? People will not try that with Toke. Why are you always
Then
throwing me in
that's,
this?
but that's what she said.
though.
She now goes, if it is Toke now, you will not try this. Will you tell Toke to go and take train?
Okay, but Toke wasn't in the car though, so why are you always trying to throw me in the mix?
Well,
And the driver was telling you he will take you where you want. Let's just get to this.
Maybe that's your story. Let me tell you what this girl is like. We literally have to check her temperature. When we were growing up, you had moved at that point. Of course, we're in the house. Opie is coming back from work. This is Opie.
Yes.
Dropping everything.
Yes. Noise. Bars. Bows. I'm
You
around.
guys, I'm
We'll be like, no,
soft.
are you okay? Fine. Who moved this here? Who the? We'll end up asking ourselves, what temperature is she before you enter that room?
We begin to shake.
Like, we'll be shaking me and myself like, how far? Is she
Stop
okay?
it. I'm
Before
not
we
that
say one word. Opie.
No, I can't.
This is about Toke. It's Toke moments, not me.
No, but honestly, I think that we all rationalize ourselves. Because
Okay.
I feel like, you know, there has to be a firecracker in the family. There has to be one that laughs through
And
all
just
this shit.
calms and
There has
just-
to be one who is oblivious. Because half the time, I think I'm always just struggling to catch up with what is going on. Like, okay, this happened, that happened, okay.
Wait, okay. Listen, son. Any issue going on, you just get up. You know what? I'm not a part of this. I cannot believe how you walked out on the storm in London, last storm we had in my flat.
Oh, yeah.
Mom, dad,
I heard it.
everything. We won't go into details of the storm. But everybody was,
And she left and said
and
she
she
was
just
going.
said,
I just carried
I've
my bag.
decided to live a soft life.
to get involved.
I didn't carry my bag.
Daddy,
See you later.
see you later. And everybody just looked at her like, seriously, when they
The silence was so
Oh.
silent when I was walking out. If they pin dropped and I legit just walked out because everybody's fighting and shouting. I'm looking at them like, this is not, please, I want to live a soft life. Because I realized that,
Mommy, Daddy, I want to leave it. And then they just looked at you like, you want this one, cock on it? No, Mommy.
I have nothing to say. No.
At this point, I'm not saying
Do
a
you
word.
understand? Please, I'm picking my piece.
Then the storm now hit her.
When she lost her suitcase.
Everybody was on attention. Okay, lost suitcase. My suitcase.
I'm going to the airport at this
I'm going
time
to
of
the
the
airport.
night.
Daddy said, okay, but if you go to the airport at this...
Who are you going
what
to
are you
meet?
No, Daddy, I have to go. I cannot. Daddy, my suitcase. Daddy said, hey,
Do you know
God
who
knows
makes
how
me
much
laugh
she
the most
has
in the
put
family?
in that suitcase that she can't even sleep.
Do you,
And all of us can't sleep again.
do you know who makes me laugh the most in the family? Daddy. If he had to talk about all his children,
I wonder what
the
he would
12,
say.
all the 12 he calls his children, I want to be a fly on the wall because he's such a calm man and he's in a home with so many strong women that wouldn't just shut it yabba 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 all the time. I don't know how. I think all the men in the family are like him though. Sake is also, they're very,
Sake
they're very,
is
like,
amazing.
quiet.
you can't really go to Sake with a horrid mindset. He just looks at you from head to toe and say, well, this is him. How about if you talking? Well, then he's checking the wood out for
Amazing.
for inspiration for his
Amazing.
business.
You can't call him
Architectural
at
business.
any time.
Yeah,
He's there for
he's
us.
he's the definition of a big brother.
Oh,
Yeah.
amazing. Shout out to our big
Shout out
brother.
to our big brother.
Hey,
yeah. And all the
Sake.
brothers in the house too, actually,
Hey.
because they all play different roles.
They all
It's-
do.
It's amazing
They
how
all do.
I think that honestly, it's International Women's Month. I'm so thankful for the gift of sisterhood.
We thank
That's
God.
really why I wanted this to happen. And also because this season, I want my viewers to get to know me a little bit more because they think they know me. You guys think it's all out there. Well, there's depth and depth and depth and depth to who I am. And I just want to celebrate all the women in my family because you guys wonder how I'm, the boss chick, the strength. This is where I get it from. Everybody in the family is like that. Sometimes I worry about men that want to marry into the family and how the ones who have married into the family, how they've done it so far. I do not know, but kudos to you guys. Then the ones who are coming as well, because it's a lot. You get to meet with so many sisters, different personalities. We all air we're a family that we don't keep things. We don't know how to, we air it.
We're all in each other's business.
We're all in each other's business.
Kill a song, man. Kill a song. What happened there? You're still going to tell us where you went to go and do Kodo yesterday. You didn't talk to tell us. We will still talk that one.
I was home.
We'll talk
She
that one
was not
later.
home yesterday.
Girl, I was home. I'm always home. Don't mind that she's just trying to get a reaction out of you. There's no kuru no way.
Anyway, I
But
believe
that
you.
leads me to my next question.
I was just going to say that, everyone says all these things. She's boring.
She's simple.
So boring.
She's simple.
You're not
Talk.
exciting.
What's your
I am.
next?
I'm boring.
No, we
Yeah.
didn't say you were boring.
No, in terms of
Action.
who you are
What
versus
people think I am.
think you are.
Yeah, people think I have different men every night. But
Yeah, Dura.
I'm the one there now. Oh. I'm the one in the house. Oh. There's
Yeah,
no different
Dura.
men every night. So I'm
Yeah.
let me
always
tell you what they
praying.
always say about me. We went on holiday and
She would always, I wish Didi was here. She would go into a closet, no matter what, even if we went to the club. When we get home, 3 a.m., she will still say, let me read my not every day with Jesus, whatever.
Open heaven.
Open heavens. I want to go and
Hallelujah challenge.
pray. Hallelujah challenge, everything. Hallelujah.
Yeah, but
she
you-
learned.
you're the one
thought
with NSPPD.
I know. Well, I do NSPPD.
if you sleep with her, like if you go to spend
like
the
I
night
would
in
wake
her room.
her. I used to wake her.
But
up.
I introduced you to NS.
No, you introduced
did
her?
not
You
introduce
do
me
NSPPD?
to NSPPD. I
Shout out to Pastor
introduced
Jerry, by the
you.
way.
No, I don't do. And
Shout
I
out
don't
to Pastor
do.
Jerry. Eze.
Yeah.
You did not. I introduced you.
Oh my God, let me
you.
tell you about her. If you ever in London and she tries to, let's do that sister bonding, don't try it, bitch.
Where is
You
she
go-
taking you to?
No,
Church?
you spend the night in her bed because she wants to cuddle, she wants to gist, she wants to talk. Then while you're gisting,
I
she falls
cuddle.
asleep. She just leaves you hanging. Then you think, okay, let me sleep. Just when you get into bed, 5 a.m., I'll be 6 a.m.
What is fire? What is fire at 5 a.m.?
This is
Oh,
why
did they
she
do it at
doesn't
5
do
a.m.?
NSPPD.
6 a.m., I'll be 7 a.m.
That's why I said some people, they have problems.
See, yeah.
There are problems. They
not
speak
to
well.
say that we don't have problems.
What
But
did
No, Ope, I'm
what
not
did Pastor
joking.
Jerry tell you when you met
So
him?
when I finally, shout out to Pastor Jerry. So when I finally spoke to Pastor Jerry on the phone, and I was like, I have to be honest, like I wasn't really in on this thing because I couldn't hear you. Every time they send me the link, it's always, and I can't really hear what they're saying. Pastor Jerry said, my sister, pray you don't have problems that will make you hear. When you have problems that will make you hear, trust me, you will hear. And what a man. I went for the revival in Lagos. I was blown away.
That's right.
But, Opie, I wonder how our neighbors cope in London because Thomas is better. If you have to put the pillow over your head. Please calm down. What did the devil do again this morning? You just have to be screaming. Mommy,
no, we're praying.
That's why I
women.
say.
We're praying.
That's why I
women.
have to laugh because the kind fire that they burn me. Hey, Skareboske, hey, no be today.
Fire.
But do we
burn
always
them.
like people that we date? Like going back to our dating history, like was there ever boyfriends of yours that I don't think I've liked anybody you have dated. I'm just being honest.
I haven't dated a lot, so
I mean, right from when we were young, like even like guys that you guys would like or be excited about. I don't think I've ever liked. Well, I know how you guys felt about
You
that
liked
one.
one.
Love. Who?
no, we don't. Are we
Okay, we're
mentioning
calling names.
names?
Sorry, sorry.
Girl,
No,
I'm
please.
sorry. I'm sorry.
You actually liked one. You actually fought me over one. I think everyone liked that one in the family, but let's not just go there.
Did you always like all the guys I brought home?
You only brought one now.
What do you mean? Why do you people think I don't have action? What do you mean by I only just brought one man home?
Do you know any other man we are?
they look and say.
I have had toasters. Sis, now we don't know some things.
No, toasters.
And na toasters that they talk, no be na toasters that they talk. Oh. What do you think I'm talking about?
Anyway, we only know one.
Let's move on.
And we don't know.
That question can't really happen.
Well, I don't think I've ever liked any of your toasters.
No, but you liked
that one. I agree with you. I don't really. No, I think I was much younger, but we were growing up too, so I don't really remember.
That's why I said that one can.
It
Oh, I
can-
knew. I liked a few of her guys, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did. We're very close.
Oh.
Don't feel special that you're close now. We're still the original besties.
But that's what you
The
people do in the
OGs.
family to me, actually. You guys are
What
always-
come up ne? Oh, jeez, ni wow.
the original besties.
I'm always carrying last. Honestly, I always find out
And that's why we
things.
say you refuse, so you will struggle. And that's the thing. You refuse to carry last.
Yeah.
In every situation, your size,
Yeah.
your voice, your academics, your vision, your drive.
Since you guys are going to be polite about that question, I'm going to ask Abby what she felt about my dating roster. And
Yo,
let's see.
You only had
Abby,
one.
no marriage, my dating. Girl, you're trying not to make the one
Okay, so
thing that I
maybe
don't
you
have
and
any-
Abby could have had one.
We
Oh,
were
yeah, yeah,
closer
okay.
in-
She
we're
was
closer
closer
in-
in,
we're closer
in terms
in-
of toasters.
Yes,
I
like
know.
and my taste in
Oh,
men.
I
is
think the
literally
only
what
thing
I'm
Abby's
saying.
going to say is strays, but let's see.
That I bring strays home.
Let's see what she'll say.
You guys think I bring strays home? Wow. That's not a nice
I
thing
can
to
bet
say.
$1 on it that she's going to call them strays.
Maybe I did not phrase the question right. What I was saying was that my taste in men, like what I find
Oh.
attractive and vice versa is
Oh,
what
tall,
I'm saying.
dark, and
Because
handsome.
I've had some toasters that you guys have had meetings and I'm like, nah, let's not. This wench is not picking up the phone. She's crazy.
She's probably doing mommy duties.
Hi.
Hey, Abby.
You're on my podcast. Sorry I called you. Sorry. Hi. So I want to ask you a quick question. What do you feel about like?
Yeah, that's
Hi, Fiona.
So what do you think about like my dating history? Like, have you always liked all the guys that I've dated?
A handful, I guess.
What do you mean by handful?
Majority. I guess a few of them, not a few, not most of them.
Yeah, but
I
what do you
guess.
think about things I'm attracted to? Like, do they take you to Jesus at night to pray for me? Or do you feel like, oh, she kind of like...
100%.
Busayo prays for you the most.
100%.
I said we are the OGs,
Abby
and then
prays
Hannah.
for
So
you.
since
You
have
Rose and
a-
Ope are on the pod and we'll be talking about growing up and earliest memories. So do you have any like fond memories about us growing up together? And, if you want to share any.
I mean, I don't have anything anything that particularly like stands out right now, but I mean, those like Ikoyi Christian memories are always gold, aren't they?
We spoke about Ikoyi
Shout out to
Christian.
number 10, Ikoyi
Yay.
Christian.
Yeah, they're always gold, you know. The parties we had there, the family gatherings.
Yeah, we
they're
spoke
always
about
really
that.
good.
We spoke about that.
Yes, Fiona's chipping in here.
Yeah, Siona is like, yeah.
I mean, the last family gathering at Norway was also fun.
Yeah.
We're all at her christening.
Yeah, we were. Everyone was.
Anyway,
Yeah.
so we just literally wanted you to have a moment on the show. And how do you feel about having a famous sister like me?
Oh my gosh.
I mean, it's great. It's awesome. It's great. You know, it's awesome. It's a conversation starter sometimes with people.
Do you remember
so
that one
that's-
time you were at this job and they used to talk about me? I used to join them to abuse me until they found out your last name. Do you remember?
Come on. I mean, not abuse you, but I had to like, you know, play along. I had to choose the people. So I had to play along and share my opinions as well. So, and from that day forward, they stopped talking about you. So.
Like when they found out you were my sister, right?
Yeah.
All right, Mummy Siona, we just wanted you to have a moment on my podcast. And happy International Women's Month as
Happy
well.
International Women's Day to
And
you,
I'm
sis.
so proud to have you as a sister. I think, no, listen on the phone. I actually think she's also one of the, she balances all of us
Oh,
out.
she's the
Yes.
balance.
I feel like she's
She
the
really
balance.
is. She
really
she's
is the
really the
balance.
solid center where she doesn't take any. And Abby is such a good secret keeper. If you tell Abby, don't tell anyone, best be sure your secrets will not be shared in the family.
Unlike you.
And she, unlike me, I know.
I think Abby is the best, is the only person that keeps it, yeah. You won't hear it from any other person.
And she can also be very, which is a good thing and could also be a bad thing in terms of she can be very stern, right? Like, oh, bere. When if she don't like you, she don't pretend. You know, in the next 5 minutes, but being around her, that you know.
Abby, what's that word you described Toke and her all the people she brings in?
No, don't let me say that, man. Like strays, yeah?
Don't worry, we already said
Toke and
it.
her strays.
I'm just the friendliest one.
And then we have spoken about her heart. She is
Your
quite.
heart is your heart
She
is
is,
gold.
she's
friends
an
and people
amazing, she does have an
easily.
amazing.
You have a very big heart.
She
Very
does
big
have a
heart.
very big heart. So with that comes the strays as well. She is going to attract strays.
Why are you calling
It
them
is.
strays though?
We don't call all of them strays, but we know the
You
strays.
don't.
Is that not what Jesus said we should do? Blessed are those who are.
Like Jesus, you see.
And it's Jesus. There's no Jesus.
But we're not supposed to be like Jesus, sis.
Yes, but at the same time, just said it needs to be smart.
You get it. It's a wisdom is something.
There's both in everything. You have to find both. You know?
Okay. So they also had a sister roasting session. If you want to take a dig, you can.
I'm not roasting. You know me when I roast.
And that's the thing. When she roasts, she roasts.
I'm not roasting, please.
All right, love you. Thanks for dropping by. Bye.
All right,
Love
bye,
you
Mommy
too.
C.
Bye.
This was like therapy for me.
It
I'm
was
so happy you
nice.
guys agreed to do this. Do you guys think that we're good communicators in this family?
Strong women come with communication. That's the problem.
No, not necessarily.
I think the three of you, Sister Rungs and Busayo, communicate well.
I don't think she likes to be put on the spot.
I'm not.
Opie
yeah.
can hold that thing inside
Yeah,
of her.
I'll
To
hold
be
it.
sincere.
Yeah, no, but you communicate well. You.
No, I
You took care. And
Busao
Abby.
sometimes, if she wants to, Busao sometimes
Yes.
can be very passive. Like, you know, I don't think she's the one to.
No, she has to have the energy to want to communicate.
Yeah.
Yes.
She's not in the mood. She's
Yeah,
not in the
she
mood.
not in
won't.
the mood.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But me, I
yeah.
hold things in.
Yeah, yeah.
I think for
yeah.
years.
I think that communication we can work on in the family. I don't think we're quite there because when you communicate, and I think this is one thing that you guys do that I have to tell you guys I don't like. When we have issues with each other, why do we talk to other people?
But that's it now. We're sisters now.
No, if you got
Sorry,
issues,
say that
with-
again.
When we have issues with each other, why is it easier to talk to other siblings before
But you
we
did
tell
it
each other?
yesterday night.
I was
You and
guilty.
Abby had an issue.
and I called
me.
you. Okay, right, but that doesn't make it.
it.
But is that right? You don't like it when it's done to you.
I hate it.
It makes me paranoid, but yeah, we live with it.
It makes you paranoid.
You guys talk about me every time in the family.
No matter how much one tries to be peaceful and stay on one's lane and don't say this so that you won't be the one they're talking about in the family.
Because it's not fun. You know, it's not fun at family functions when you're the one they're talking about. So it's not fun at all.
Well, the most talked about siblings, both of you.
I think I'm the most talked about sibling.
No, you and Sisterhood.
I say you can't top
You and
my
Sisterhood.
own. You can't top my own level of it.
No, but you know, I always do it. I think
Issues.
you also welcome it. I don't welcome it.
Who say?
You do,
Who
because
say
you talk
welcome?
to people about you.
What do
No,
you mean
she
I
doesn't.
welcome?
So.
I don't
Girl,
welcome.
she does.
No.
No,
Not
you
anymore.
talk to Opie, then you talk to me.
No, she doesn't talk to
him
No.
at all.
She
So how come
doesn't.
we just enjoy talking about you then?
Because I am the one that has all the issues, isn't it?
No,
Yeah.
that's not true.
You see,
I have
yours
issues.
yours is self-brought. You know, you go and you say you want to do this to yourself. All of us will have to manage it. My own, they'll just give me uppercuts.
Give you uppercut.
I don't dare for ground.
No, but both of you are the
Did you
most
see
talked
the
about.
punch coming? I could share God for
And you will take it. She will just be like, I don't understand this family. You people take me for granted. They don't know I'm a celebrity.
Yeah, I'll just keep quiet and be looking
Sorry,
safe.
celebrity.
No, I think I know how to
Let
be
me
like
go and drop
firm.
my NSP
Sorry,
video.
I like
You just be like, come against.
I come against.
She just goes very passive. She won't even talk to nobody.
Because if I talk, problem. If I don't talk, then let me
Let's
just
just let it go.
just let it go.
I think I just mastered the art of just not caring. Oh my God. Like, I've also been the topic and
hotly discussed.
hotly discussed in the family. And I've just literally just been like, yeah, whatever. And then, true, everybody adjusts. Once you say it, they will adjust. Pata, I don't speak to them for a couple of weeks. We'll jam at the next family function. Everybody's like, hey, how are you? Good to see you.
Remember, was it over Christmas and you wanted to do a flyby? And Daddy said, where are you going? My friend, sit down. All of
I
us are here. You
remember.
say yes. Where? This is Christmas Day. Where do you want to be?
Go somewhere.
Go where?
I'm always rushing out.
She had to put her bag down. Say yes, Daddy. Where really am I rushing to?
And it
But
was
she has
fun.
that celebrity.
Yeah, she has that moment. She has that
But I
moment.
still-
Meanwhile, there's no way she's going.
Sometimes she likes her friends over family. Oh my God.
I used to, not anymore.
You do, TM.
that
You
was
like
my growth,
friends
like in
over
5
family.
years.
But to be
I'm now
you're
into
better now.
family.
Yeah,
there was a
now.
time where I was very into friends, and I'd rather hang out with my friends than my family members because we're a lot in the family. It's a lot. You walk into
I like
the door.
our family trips though. It's commendable. Admirable.
You guys did Hong Kong. What did you guys do last year?
Thailand.
Thailand,
You guys
okay,
were
well, we
supposed to
didn't
come.
come.
Yeah, it was just me
I
and
think the
Sake.
good first family one we did was Dubai.
Dubai was good.
Dubai was
I think we
awesome.
bonded even more because of the trauma we had just
Yeah.
been through with the loss. So
Dubai
everybody was like,
awesome. But even before, Idorin was good.
you know, it was the last one we all did as a collective.
Yeah, I really
before the shift.
enjoyed Idorin. I don't know what your problem is.
No, but we
But
just
Idorin
didn't
was-
feel you in Idori is my thing.
But I'm there. I climbed that mountain with you. Didn't you see my pink shirt? I was
With
sweating.
the girls.
Were you in
girls.
all the pictures?
Go and bring
my
your
point.
Idori picture.
I
now.
have my Idori pictures. You weren't in it.
Huh?
No.
See person. No.
She was a Ruth. Let's keep it there.
Abokoku. Perhaps.
That was it.
Perhaps. Lifestyle cost.
Now you know.
But in the last 1 year, I must say to you, just watching you evolve has been the most beautiful thing ever. Just watching you take a beating and keep on, like, I come against. It's not me and you. You know, you built such character and such strength that, you know, I admire so much. Like, I've just not seen someone who just wakes up and just takes on the day the way you do. You know, and it's amazing. And for you, you know, I'm always, always, always proud of you. Like, I'm so proud that I came after you because there's so much. I don't know what I would do if I was the one that was older than. Like, I honestly don't know what I would do if I did not have you to be the first, because I know I can be very selfish. I know I can be very in my world. I don't know how to look after anybody. Like, I'm so badly
But I
behaved.
think you do though.
I think you've come into it.
You've
I've
come into it and
commended
you have
about
a
how-
very, very beautiful heart. I say it
Yes.
to everyone every time.
I've commented about how on this trip,
Yeah.
I was telling her before you came in that, hey, Toke is looking after, she's taking care of me. Oh.
Yeah.
I said, let
And
me
I'm
even
thinking
pay.
I'm not even doing a good job, you know.
Oh wow, you're doing.
I'm
amazing.
warning her.
I must say, she was
that
telling me.
if I don't receive,
I think you like Robert more than you like me. Robert does the job. Like, I feel like that's her best friend. She can just text Robert and then once
she just wants to take her flowers again.
No, I take it.
We're telling you are
Take
doing
your
a good job.
flowers.
I accept it.
You are
Thank you.
not
Take your
accepting.
I accept it. Thank you. I accept it. Thank you. And she's also like that too.
She's nurturing. She's always been nurturing. That was her first baby. She was my first
I'm saying
playmate.
that she's the original OGs here. You
Last night she talked about how she used to come and play at medical compound, how she always wanted to come to the house all the time.
Who was that?
Before she fell asleep, that's what she was talking about last night.
How we used to come to Yaba.
Oh, medical.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was her first baby.
Friend.
The first.
Nice of both of you. Well, thank you all for coming on my podcast. I think
You're
that the
most
other
welcome.
siblings are going to be hella jealous.
Yes, they
And we
will
want
be.
us to do this again, maybe over Christmas when the whole pack is complete.
I think so.
But I don't know if we can handle some people. Because the truth telling that they will say on that podcast, it might literally break
No, we
the
have to
internet.
do a bigger one. We have to.
To have
I agree.
everyone.
With all the sisters.
With all the sisters, I think
And
so.
brothers.
And
Well,
where are
not
they gonna sit?
brothers.
Not brothers.
Maybe just sisters. Okay.
Yeah.
We'll keep it at women.
And the men in this family are passive. They have nothing to give or say. They just I shout out to them. They support every single move we make. I've never
Every
seen
time.
Okay, I was dating one guy one time and he didn't think the guy was great for me. He would always say that I could do better, but I was like, no, I'm on this mountain, I must die. And he's an architect. And one time I told him that I need him to come and look at the guy's house. We need to change a room into a... And my brother actually showed up and took measurements, but went back home and was like, this is my sister. This is not what I pray for you for. Like, they support every move we make. And I think it's really rare
the good,
to have
the bad,
like brothers.
and the ugly.
The part about the brothers that I don't really like is that when you expect them to now fight and cut off exes,
Like
they
beat his
don't.
ass.
They still keep friendship with people that we don't talk to anymore.
But that, you see, you can't. That's the personality, and because they still keep friendship, they are who they are. So they can't, be bitches and whatever.
I mean, if I'm out with my brother and I see an ex I don't talk to, my guy, Showa, how are you?
Yeah, because they've got, and you have to respect that about them.
No.
They've got to keep that.
But that person is no longer in the family.
Oh no, but he doesn't do that with. There are some people they draw the line on.
Yeah.
There's no way.
Maybe my own has not gotten there. Everybody, they are still friends.
There are some people.
Shout out to Akin. One Akin did to me. Akin ran into one ex one, and I was like, huh? How you hanging out? It's like Muti Bagbe. How can you forget? This nigga put me through the ringer. Delete the number now. And I just that's who they are. Like
That's
they're
who
very
they
like
are.
Daddy is also very peaceful. Daddy would
Peaceful
be nice.
does not mean they forget or they don't know that this thing has occurred.
When I went through a divorce, Daddy was still secretly meeting up with my ex-husband.
For your sake.
Yeah.
There's nothing he's trying to get out of it. Nothing.
I just wish they would be like, I like those Nollywood families where when the guy sees the father, he will now be pissing in his body. Hey, I cannot believe I fucked up. I can't. But they're very embracing and very Jesus-loving people. So
It's a good family.
The biggest lesson that he taught me on forgiveness. I remember when I was saying this to him about this situation, like, why are you still nice to this person? Like, why do you care? And he's like, I don't have any enemies in life. If you can think of 4 good things somebody has done for you, that's not an enemy. I'm like, okay. He says, if I think three good things, that's not an enemy. I was like, okay. He said, even 2. Maybe if it's 1, then you can cut them off. And Daddy always encouraged us to go out and celebrate other people because he would say, if you don't go, who will come for your own? Whereas Mommy was the opposite. Which friend are you going to visit? But on that note, I'm going to wrap up the curtains, and this has been really, really fun. I really enjoyed talking to you guys.
I really enjoyed it.
Thank you guys for coming.
Thank you for
Happy
having
International
us.
Women's Month. May we continue to glow in our femininity.
You gotta go femininity.
Is that correct?
Go on.
Feminicity or femininity.
You said it right the first time. Move on. Don't get hooked on it.
And may we be softly spoken,
Soft life.
soft life to the times 1,000,000,000. I reject everything hard.
Amen.
Let it just be soft landing, soft holidays, soft spoken, soft, may we really just exude the softest version of ourselves.
Like
and
soft agege
as I started
bridge.
with my own, may we get every single thing that we ever imagine, every single good thing that we ever imagined that we are worth may it be ours. I hope you guys get to, share moments like this with your family. And if you don't, I hope watching my family share moments like this has encouraged you to pick up the phone and call a sibling today. I love you all. Catch you on the next episode of TokeMoments. Guys, say goodbye.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Why are you guys such snobs?
Bye.
Happy International Women's Day
Happy
to you all.
International Women's Day. Let's do the.
We've told you this is the corporate person, so let's do it. So, what are they doing? Woo!